And these 3 dudes in the truck, and they like drove, and they was waiting to go into the garage and wait for the arm to go up. And as they were waiting, they like looked at me with that stank face, like, damn, ooh, like that face.
So Freddie B, they gave you the look like you had some W.A.P.
No, so look, check it out.
You got some wet ass booty. You got some womp.
I don't even know that exists. I don't even know where that even exists at. If you got that, you got to go to the doctor.
Yo, welcome to the TMF podcast, where we have too many feelings. I'm your man, T Staples, and today I'm joined with the lady,
Miss Monroe.
There you go. And it's your boy.
Yo, what's up? It's your man, Freddie B. And Thomas, I love how you started out with the yo. Like everybody do MTV raps back in the day, man.
That's right, man.
About to kill it.
Hey, well, I don't want it to die now. I want to kill it, but I don't want it to die. You feel what I'm saying? Today's topic is the W.A.P. What's that stand for? It stands for W.A.P. No. Miss Monroe, tell us what the W.A.P stands for.
That wet ass Punani.
What?
Oh my gosh.
Punani.
She said that's so 2 Live Crew-ish.
Freddie B, what do you think the W.A.P stands for?
I mean, I feel like I gotta come in here and clean it up, because I would say it stands for worship and praise. Hallelujah to all my saints out there, because we want to get closer to God, not closer. Well, I guess you can get closer to God there as well. Maybe.
Well, that's real. Hallelujah, worship and praise and all the good things in His name. Amen. And I just want to tell you something. I did a live poll for the W.A.P. What it means to other people. Now, of course, as you know, the song done by Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion, which just had a video release, I think a couple weeks ago, stands for wet ass pussy. Wet ass pussy.
Oh my God.
In just a moment, we're gonna get into that, and we're gonna get into the meaning and what it has done to the culture these last few weeks, and actually gonna be what it's done to the culture going forward, which could be debated, and we'll debate that in 1 second. But before we do, let's get to this little live poll I did, where we talked to some people to figure out what they think W.A.P stands for. So I put it out to Facebook. I said, what could W.A.P stand for? And here's some of the responses I got. Wondrous and possible. With a passion. Watch and pray.
Watch and pray. Okay, I think I'm feeling that.
You feeling that one? We ain't playing.
I like that one.
You like that one?
Yeah.
Wicked.
Okay. Yeah.
Wicked ass president. Woo! It's controversy. Women are precious. He was trying.
Like somebody's grandmama came up with that.
Nah, it was a dude. He was trying to get all the girls to like it. He did. He got about 15 likes from females.
Boom.
He playing. He running. He trying to run game. It's chicks fall for the game all day, every day. So I guess I can't knock him.
Oh, y'all gonna like this one? Waffles and pancakes.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I said. I was feeling that.
I don't like waffles. Like waffles. So.
What?
No type of waffle, not even a Belgian waffle, nothing.
Come on, man.
I like pancakes and French toast.
Warm ass pies.
That sounds like the song.
Right. That sounds perverted. I feel like you came up with that, Thomas.
I'm not gonna name who. Y'all go on my Facebook and check out who came up with what. And it wasn't me actually. Wed and procreate.
Wow.
Okay, I like that.
You like that? Good wordplay there. A nice wordplay there. We are people, which I think is appropriate for the time, because with all police brutality going on and all this stuff, it's just like they forget that we are actually people.
Oh, okay.
And then mine, which I said was wealth and prosperity. So that was mine. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. So listen, when it comes to this topic of the W.A.P, the W.A.P, it could be very, very polarizing. I don't know why though. Can you tell us, why has this been just polarizing the way it has been in today's time?
I don't totally understand. I mean, I get some people's points as far as it being vulgar, but people are acting like this is the first vulgar song that's ever come out. That's the part that's confusing for me, because it's not, especially because the song actually samples from a rap song, that's older, that was vulgar as well. I don't see the matching of the outrage.
It's a hoes in this house. Am I right, Freddie B?
Right, yeah.
So the song is sampled as a house song, but the song that is sampled, like if you know house music, like Percolate, all those types of songs, there's not really any lyrics to the song. They just do there's some hoes in this house, there's some hoes, and you get out on the floor and you like Chicago people, you get your footwork and you dancing and stuff like that. But there's no lyrics to the song. But nah, go ahead, Miss Monroe.
I don't understand the outrage, and it seems kind of weird to me, given the amount of other songs that are out that are also very explicit. That in particular, I found it strange how much men hated the song.
What do you mean they hated it? They didn't love. I mean, did you see the video?
Yeah, I saw the video.
I thought the video was dope. I mean, I thought it was very colorful and juicy.
Yeah, it was that.
What'd you think about it? Did you enjoy the W.A.P video?
The video, I mean, it was nice, but as a woman, I don't really want to watch women. So it was, I mean, it's not something I'm like, ooh, yeah, I want to see. Nah, I don't really want to see that. But I do like the song, but the video, that's a little, I wouldn't be able to watch that. I watched it once, and that's about it for me. That's all I need.
Damn, so it was like, so you hyper hetero.
Yeah, very much so.
Okay, I got you. So it's like seeing women do what women do is like, nah, I can't look at other women like that. That's just weird. I got you. That's what's up.
Really, Cardi B's attire for me that was just like, okay, I can't be watching your boobs all out. That bothers me as a woman. I don't really care to see your breasts.
Now, question: if you had same outfit, would you wear that outfit and expect to get the attention, or just wear it because you wanted to wear it? Like, would you ever wear something like that?
I wouldn't know.
Oh, well, maybe that's part of the uncomfortability is just that it's just not your style, ain't your feel. It ain't your flow, per se.
Possibly that too, but I mean, a lot of stuff in that video wasn't my style or feel, but I didn't have nothing really bothered me visually, but her outfit in particular, like just that one with her breast out, like that was like, okay, I'm cool on seeing your boobies, I'm good.
Got you. So, do you think that it contributed like towards the polarization or like the whole conversation? Because I feel like, and this is kind of odd to me, and I don't know how you guys feel about this, but for me, when this video came out, to me, it was another, piece of art that the artist did. I thought it was pretty artistic. It was sexy. It evoked a lot of images of empowerment because there's two women being sexy. So I felt like that's kind of cool that they're taking ownership of their sexuality and saying, listen, we're going to do it like this. Now, I didn't like the fact that they sampled that particular song, because when I first heard it, I thought about that and I thought to myself, are they the hoes in the house? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't get like there was a connection there, because I was like, they could have probably sampled something else and done the W.A.P, to do the wet ass punani, as you would say, Miss Monroe. They could have done a different song. But for me personally, I was like, listen, this is, I thought it was a good piece of art. I was cool with it. I liked it, and and the song ain't all that bad. Now, I don't think it's like killing. I mean, it ain't just whopping the flow.
Right.
So, but it's cool.
But to your point about them using that, and that's another thing I find really interesting too, because, people are talking about how they're setting such a bad example, but, Cardi B is married. And as far as we know, like, Megan's usually like in a relationship. Like, she may rap about messing with different dudes, but like, you typically see her.
As far as we know, she got shot by a relationship dude.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But in relationship, she's typically in a relationship. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you in a relationship, you should be a hoe for your man. You married, you a wife, you should be a hoe for your husband. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this that normal level, I guess, of freakiness that we usually associate with women being hoes, and not just the aspect of them just like spreading it everywhere. So to me, in that situation, you talking about a hoe in the house, yeah, if you in a relationship, yeah, you are supposed to be.
Got you. So these are women who are typically booed up. They are with somebody in a consensual relationship where it's like a commitment. So being a hoe in the house is a part of the deal, basically.
I mean, to me, for them two to make that song, that's the perspective for me.
Gotcha.
Because you can't apply that. So, you know what I'm saying? To somebody else.
To everybody else,
right.
That makes sense. Freddie B, talk to me. The W.A.P, the polarization of the W.A.P, the song, everything we seen going on with it. What's your take? I mean, are these women wrong for doing what they did, or are we just taking this stuff too far?
I guess to comment on the last part y'all just said about the hoes, I disagree. I mean, I don't think a married woman should be a hoe. Maybe a slut, yes, because a hoe is somebody who is sexually integrated with multiple people. So like with the song is it's talking about there's some hoes in this house. It's talking about the club. The club is it's people in here that want to have sex with multiple people. So if I'm married to you, hopefully you don't want to have sex with multiple people. Hopefully you just want to have sex with me. So I think, and that leads me into the overall thing. Like, the song is trash. The song isn't hot. It isn't a popping song. The song is relevant because of the visceral nature of the lyrics. That's it. If it was the same beat, the same rapping cadence, and they were just talking about making some money, this single would fall flat on its face. But it's getting spins based off we're talking about everybody talking about it because it's so visceral in nature, and it's pushing the envelope like way past the limit. But I mean, like I said, the song sonically is I'm not gonna say it's just full on trash, but it's not good. It's not like, oh, this is a dope song. Like Hot Girl Summer, when Megan did that with Ty Dolla and Nicki, that was a dope song. That was a dope sonic song. But this song is trash. And then with this song, I guess my thing with the visceral nature, like, yes, we have people brought up other songs like Trina, Trick Daddy featuring Trina, Nah, and all the different types of songs that were vulgar. This song is a little bit different because this is a lead single off a heavily anticipated second album of the most popular female artist that's out right now. I think some guys are going too far with it, but I think it's also based off just the nature of a woman being a lady. Like, like the thoughts of how women are supposed to be, thoughts of how men are supposed to be. And a lot of women kind of want to take their sexuality in their own hands because they don't want to be held to those standards no more. They want to be held to the same standards as men are, which are lower. They want to be held to lower standards. So so it's just society appealing to a lower threshold of morality now.
Let's talk about that a little bit, Freddie. I want you to expand on that. They're appealing to a lower standard. Like, explain, like where the standard is and how did you get that, the lower versus higher or the norm? Like, explain that.
I mean, I think if you like with my esteemed co-host Miss Monroe, she was saying like a lot of stuff she wouldn't wear, she wouldn't do, but she supports their right for doing it. But there's a reason why she wouldn't do all that, because her standard of morality is higher than that. She wouldn't wear a dress with her titties out. Women now I think they're appealing to a lower standard of morality that dudes have been doing for years. And instead of dudes raising their standard of morality back up to where it should be, women like, okay, we gonna meet y'all down there and we gonna just wild out and we gonna have sex with dudes just like how y'all had sex with us, and we gonna just do what we want to do, aka own our sexuality.
When I was younger, I would have stated that my morality is different. Now, that's not my perspective. My perspective is I was taught that, and to me, honestly, I'll call it what I really want to call it, which is brainwashing, that if you don't dress like those type of women, then you'll get respect, you'll catch a husband, you'll get all these benefits from being this type of woman. When, as I got older, I found out absolutely none of that is true. I was disrespected by multiple men. I was sexualized by multiple men. And that's
even with your sweatpants on, not your full dress.
Right, sweatpants, all of that. Tomboyish as I was. As the crazy thing is, because we're taught that from church, and some of the most disrespectful men I've ever met who have violated my space or made me feel violated in some type of way were Christian men who a lot of times I met in church. I am a more introverted person in how I move. Like, if I come into a room, like, even though I can get up and speak public in front of people, and I do a lot of stuff that is kind of out in the open, I can do those things. I don't enjoy them. The way I dress reflects my personality. And so if you're a more bubbly person and you're more outgoing in that way, then your attire is going to reflect that. And I would say that, the women who do what they do, especially because they say that they enjoy doing that, then yeah, they probably are going to dress a little bit more provocatively.
I mean, I think that I would disagree some, because I think different women experience different things. So like with you, I think if you look at in a vacuum each individual woman, like you had if you were able to have, like, for you example, if you were able to have you and live your exact same life, go through your exact same experiences, but on one hand you're your Miss Monroe, how you've been, dressed prudely, or I mean, well, I don't want to say prudely, but I'm assuming you covered up. You didn't really dress provocatively at all.
Right.
And then you had the same Miss Monroe that then this one, she dressed provocatively. She wore her booty shorts. She tried to accentuate all her parts and all that. I guarantee the one that wore the clothes that was revealing, she gonna experience more a heightened sense of action or disrespectful comments, so on and so forth. But I think that some women, I mean, like there's ignorant men, just like there's ignorant women, ignorant black people, ignorant white people. There's ignorant people of every color, race, creed, gender, sex, what have you, that's going across the line. And so I think that the things that you went through, I mean, I think also, like, people can't see what we look like, but Miss Monroe, like, you're you're attractive woman, but you're smaller. You don't have like a commanding stature when you walk into a room, like a woman who might be taller, larger, or something like that, where a dude like, oh, she might get me. Like, sometimes, like even with dudes on dudes, you might try a dude who's smaller than you. Like a bigger dude might try a dude that's smaller than him, because it's like, okay, he can't whoop me, he can't do nothing to me. And so I think that, same thing happened with women sometimes. A smaller woman, obviously not saying it's okay, but he say some things that's kind of like, nigga, why would you say that to her? Because he feel like there's no repercussions behind him saying it, as opposed to this chick over here who might be a little bit bigger, who might step to him, might say something, or if he know that girl got homeboys or brothers that might check him, then he'll govern himself. I think that also plays into it.
It does play into it, but the general teaching is that if you dress a certain way, then you're going to garner this attention. And my whole point is that it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've been stalked, I've been harassed, all that stuff. Being the prudent woman that I was in an early age, to where it was like I was afraid to take a picture a certain way and put it online. You know what I'm saying? Or, I mean, honestly, when I was about, 12 or 13, and I started like getting hips, I started monitoring the way that I walked, because I was taught that, and so many of us are taught that. And I think that my generation and younger generations of women are realizing that a lot of stuff that we were taught that would keep us safe did not. And that's the whole point. And so a lot of women are just like, okay, cool, well, F it. I'll wear what I want to wear. I'll do this thing. You know what I'm saying? I'll go out on a limb and, be more provocative, because, plenty of women have been completely clothed, hoodie, sweatpants, whatever, and been raped. So, you know what I'm saying? There is no protection in that. That's just the whole point. And what we were saying is that a lot of men are saying that, that's why you're not protected, because you dress this way. But we've been shown either way, through living the experience of being a woman, it does not matter. You may get it a little more, but you're still gonna get it.
Right. And so there, I agree with you. Now, there, I agree with you. It's not like you dress a certain way and that's going to solve all your problems. It's going to be a pancake, a life vest, to all those types of things. I think then that goes back to, men being taught better as boys and growing up and being taught to respect women more and to value like their nose being nose and being cool, like not being like that song, why must I be like that, why must I chase the cat, nothing but the dog in me. Like even that song is, you right, exactly. Thomas know about that. But like even that song is not a quality song just to listen. It seems innocent, but then it's like you listen to it, it's like he like the dude basically saying, like, I can't help it, I gotta just chase the cat, which you actually can help it, and you don't have to chase the cat. You can make decisions and choices. But on the flip side, I think there's still something to be said about a woman who dresses with more respect for herself. Because honestly, with me, if a chick, like if I'm approaching a chick, and if a chick is dressed, she's dressed sensibly, and she's leaving something to the imagination, so on and so forth, then when it comes to a relationship, getting a relationship with a chick, I'll take her serious, as opposed to a chick that, titties be out, booty be out. I'm not gonna take her serious. We could get together and she might think we're gonna be in a relationship, but we're not about to be in a relationship. I'm about to have fun, flip you, and you might like me or whatever, but I can't take you serious because your titties and ass just be out for everybody to see. Like, I don't take that serious.
So let me ask you a question. In that scenario that you just gave us, do you tell that woman that off the rip?
Do I? No. I mean, I think like when I don't meet a chick and then be like, hey, look, before we talk, let me tell you that. Because I think that's weird, right? But like,
so
it's
weird to tell her the truth.
No. I knew where you was going with that. Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. Not that it's weird to tell her the truth. It's just that because now we live in an age where you got women that are whopping and hot girls, and I'm trying to smash dude. Yeah, I'm trying to smash you just like you trying to smash me. So I'm under the belief that that's the case. Now, if we get into a conversation about relationships and so on and so forth, then yeah, I'll tell her like, oh no, I don't take you serious like that because you be just out here like that. Your titties be out, your ass be out on IG, you clapping and shaking your butt and all that type of stuff. Like, nah, I didn't take you serious. I didn't think you wanted to be in a relationship. I'm thinking that you WAP. You know, you got that WAP and you just trying to drop it and pop it and lock it on some penis and live your best life and dominate your sexuality, control your sexuality. That's what I'm taking it as. But if you dress prudently, then I'm assuming that, okay, your mindset is of something different. That's not what you want. So then now I'm taking you serious. And so then I'm like, hey, I want to be in a relationship. I'm going to be direct. You know what I'm saying? Like with me, I think overall I'm going to be direct. I'm going to be truthful and straightforward.
Okay.
But
so
I mean,
for the women,
but I think it's based on our assumptions. It's based on all our assumptions. I think you assume same thing about dudes that how they move.
In what way?
Like, I mean, it might be a dude. Like, I know, like, when I was in school, you know, I had Freddie B TV and I was doing all that. It was like women thought that there's one chick I remember, and specifically, she thought I was like stuck up because I was popular in school. So, you know, people all the time make assumptions or whatever about people. It's more so when you get into the action and acting on it. That's where you go awry. But we all sometimes act on it. It's about catching it and not being detrimental to that person. So I, you know, like Miss Monroe, I'm sure it's different guys you see might be cute or he look nice, but you thinking like, nah, he probably be on that. So I'm not even gonna work. I'm not even studying him.
No, I see that to a degree. But if we're at the point where we're interacting with each other, which most likely means that they came up to me, I'm gonna say it out the gate. Like, you know what? You got this vibe. I'm not really feeling that. And they can either be like, oh, okay, cool, F you, or explain that that's not who they are. Okay, cool, I might give you a second to show me something different, but out the gate, before anything gets started, like, I'm going to let that be known.
That's interesting. I think.
But you kind of like an asshole, though, Miss Monroe. Tell the truth.
For telling the truth? Okay.
You mean okay. To put in perspective, Miss Monroe, what would be the first time a dude talked to you? Period. He saw you, he liked you. What could a dude walk up to you and say that would make sense to you? Not even be good, but make sense.
Well, it's not just what he says; it's how he looks as well. And I don't mean what he has on. I mean his facial expression, because a lot of men do this and they don't realize it. You could have the perfect thing planned. A lot of y'all don't have a poker face. And so the problem is you could have this nice smooth game. I can read it on the dude's face when he's looking at me like I'm a target. When it's like, oh yeah, I'm about to target. Like, oh yeah, I'm about to get that.
I thought you meant like he was gonna go shopping. My bad. I shop at Target.
No, like a target. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a mark. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get that. You know what I'm saying? Like that look be on your face, that sop you up with a biscuit look be on y'all's face, and y'all don't be realizing it. And so I don't want to do anything.
I don't want to do anything that's going to be detrimental to you actually being in front of me. If you looking like that, I don't want to sop you up on a biscuit. I actually just want to enjoy you right there. You know, I don't try to eat you and devour you. You know,
but some men have that predatory look on their face.
Like they just want to devour.
Predatory.
You.
Yeah. Like you feel like it. You know what? The best way I can describe it, because I feel like this most time when I go to the gym, when gyms were open. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to the open. Right, when outside was open. When I would go, like I used to always describe when I would go to the weight area, especially because I like to lift more than I do cardio and stuff like that. So when I would go to the weight area, which you know is mostly men, like I always felt like a damn guppy. It's a bunch of sharks. You can just see dudes having that look on their face, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get that, and it's like, oh god, like you know.
I mean,
like,
you know what? I actually feel you. I feel what you're saying because I've been to Atlanta. I was born in Atlanta. My brothers and my mother live in Atlanta, and you know, anybody know Atlanta? You know, Atlanta is the capital of black homosexuality of the country.
Wait. So Freddie B, you said Atlanta is the capital of black homosexuality, and now I'm gonna let you finish, but I just want to make sure that was clear because you tried to run right through that.
I mean, because that wasn't the point of my story. But yeah, I would say, because like everybody black I know that is homosexual, they trying to go to Atlanta to kick it. That's like the Mecca. Like, I'm trying to go out there because I got my smorgasbord of whatever I want, and it's in Atlanta. And like I've been to a lot of different cities. I've been to Atlanta times. I've been places in Atlanta. Like, dudes like give you that look, like what she said. Like, they want to sop me up with a biscuit. Like, ooh, like it's like that look. But
they want to devour you.
But yes, they want to devour me, balls and all. Like, they are ready.
Not balls to the wall, just balls and all.
Yeah, balls and all. Right, exactly. Like, I've got some. I remember, I never forget. I think I went to like my guy. He was at his condo. I hit him like, yo, I'm about to come over, because he was there, and then there was like another one of our guys from school. He was over there, so we're about to meet up with them and hang with them, and then I think he was gonna leave out or whatever. So I was outside waiting for him to ring, buzz me in to the condo. As I'm outside waiting, this truck passed me, and these 3 dudes in the truck, and they like drove, and they was waiting to go into the garage and wait for the arm to go up. And as they were waiting, they like looked at me with that stank face, like, damn, ooh, like that face.
So Freddie B, they gave you the look like you had some W.A.P.
No, so look, check it out. So I don't even know that exists. I don't even know where that even exists at. If you got that, you got to go to the doctor. If you got some wad, you got some wad, you go to the doctor. You got some wad. You got some wad.
You got some wet ass booty. You got some wob.
Yeah, you gotta go to the doctor for that. I don't know about that, but they gave me that look, that stank face look. Every dude don't talk about when you see a bad chick walk by with a fat behind or something. You like, and she walk by, and then you look at another dude, be like, ooh, where you see that? But like, they all 3 looked at me like that, but I'm sitting there, and I had never gotten that, so they looked my way. I thought they were looking behind me, and so when they were looking at me, I'm like, they looking behind me with that stank face. I whipped my head around because I just knew it was about to be some buns behind me. I was like, ooh, I can't wait to see this chick with this fat ass they looking at. I turned around and looked, nigga, I saw a tumbleweed fly across the parking lot. It was empty behind me. I was like, nigga, there is nobody. Oh my God. I was like, oh my God, they looking at me. I turned around, they drove into the garage, like just still looking at me. I got on my phone so quick, like, guys, please open the door. Please, I think I'm about to be raped outside, because 3 guys just looked at me, and they were driving away, still looking at me, and I don't know what's about to happen. I was so scared. So I get what you're saying, Miss Monroe, but it's happened after that couple times more, but now it's just like okay, I'm fly type deal. I take it as, like, I'm fly, I'm a attractive guy, and it's like it's like, okay, it's a compliment. I don't take it as I don't feel threatened or like they about to attack.
Right, but how many of those men actually came and spoke to you?
Probably 90%, because the dudes drove in. I guess they couldn't find a spot, and they drove back out, and I was still outside, pissed off now. I'm like, God dang it, the Escalade came back, and then now the passenger, they like, hey, you waiting on somebody? They started trying to like make small talk. You waiting on somebody? Oh, okay, you alone? And like making like weird comments like that, and I was like, nah, I'm just waiting on I'm about to go holler at my guys real quick. That's it. I'm just waiting to get buzzed in. I tried to get like man up and like I'm just waiting on my homeboy. That's it. He about to come down with the strap. You feel me?
Wait a minute, hold on, whoa! You can't say that in Atlanta. You can't say come down with the strap.
That's true. You're very right. You're very correct.
Because then they may think you have some W.A.P. You got to watch out.
Right, you're very correct. I didn't say that. That was me just being extra just then. But I did try to like manly up my voice and stuff, and just like be short in my comments.
Even you as a man felt the need to do that. So what do you think I would feel as a woman?
And so I think that's the difference, because going back to what I said before, so they bring it full circle about you being a smaller stature, smaller woman who physically wouldn't be able to get anybody up off you, or you're not a threat physically to any of these guys, and probably why you've gotten more than the average chick on like disrespectful comments, so on and so forth.
So what I'm taking it and what I'm hearing is that, this song has led us into a conversation about, how we feel, and in the world, the way the world looks at us, right? How we look at ourselves, and the reason why, we don't necessarily like the song, and we do like the song, or we don't like the song, and what the song connects us to. What I just said, don't nobody know what it means. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because that's how confused I am with this wet ambition. Oh, that's the clean version, by the way. That's the clean version of it. Did y'all hear that? Y'all heard the clean version? Is the Wet Ambition?
No.
Oh, that must be the squeaky clean version. The clean version I heard.
They have three clean versions. They got the wet. They have the Wet Ambition, and then they have the what's the other one?
Wet and Gushy.
Wet and Gushy. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard the wet and gushy because that's the video that's on YouTube. Because like I don't know if they came out with a video on YouTube that's just fully unedited. Because it's just like I said, it's a lot.
Not the video, but the song is on there unedited.
So where do we go from here? I mean, where do we go from here? I mean, listen, the song is out. You know what I mean? The girls are expressing their sexuality, and like you both have talked about, when it comes to people looking at you with the predatory or the rapey or the like, oh, they're gonna take advantage of me eyes, right? The feeling and emotion of that, And Freddie B, you say you took it as you was just fly, but even then you still got uncomfortable when you felt like it was getting a little too close to home.
That was the first time. I remember the very first time I got those looks from a guy. I had never happened before. I was like, what the hell is this? Like, they looking at me like, what's happening in the world? Like, when did this start? So I was off guard. I was confused, befuddled, off my square the whole nine. But like, now it's happened enough to where now it's just like, but like I said, I understand the difference between, like, I'm comfortable. I'm like, I'm not worried about it because I know ain't nobody gonna run up on me like that. But I do understand from Miss Monroe's standpoint that a dude really could get wild and be like, yo, I've been watching her for so long. That nice shiny pointy forehead. I need all that. I'm about to come get it.
I can't wait to get cameras for this. I'm trying to talk about somebody's forehead. You got that IMAX theater you got on your face.
You feel me?
Wait a minute. So you telling me you got a pointy forehead like a unicorn? Wait a minute. I thought Tiffany Haddish was the last black unicorn.
But no. Here's the thing. I do. But on a serious tip, I do understand the difference between myself and Miss Monroe. And because, there is that feeling of like a dude probably can, if he just really, really want it, he could take it. And so you have that in the back of your mind, which I don't have. So I'm able to be a little more comfortable with it.
So where do we go from here? And I want to add this, if we can, a quick discussion about where do we go from here with the W.A.P. I mean, do we celebrate it or do we throw it away?
I don't. Song?
Yeah, I mean, the whole thing is the movement. The polarization of it. I think it's just another one for the books. Honestly, in my opinion, I think this song is another one for the books. I mean, it's the women doing their version of a nasty song. You know what I mean? Like the guys had all the nasty songs. I think one of the reasons why it's getting so much of a highlight is because there's not a lot of them like this. Even though there are a lot of women who do nasty songs, you just don't have a lot of ones that hit like this with 2 stars. The star power of the song kind of helped carry it. So,
Yeah, I think that's the main. I think that's the big thing. But I mean, I think this is just like a speed bump in the, because it's not a good. I don't think it's a sonically good song. If it was sonically good too, like, yo, the song is dope. I don't like the message, but I do slick be bumping it at home, like when you can't hear. If it was like that, I think it would be a bigger thing because it would reverberate longer. It's just a basic song. Like Megan got basic raps, Cardi B super basic on the song. And the only thing is because the name of the song is Wet Ass Pussy. And they singing all the stuff they singing. And the whole song nonstop is dick in my mouth. I sit on it and it's wet and you shoot in my face and I got these dick I hold in my hand. I turn around that thing. I go up and down and I just hold that dick. That dick so big. I love it when they go up in this wet. That's just the whole song. Like it's nonstop. Just that. And I think that's just the only point of the song. After a while, like this gonna be one of them songs. Like I think it's probably like it might be kind of high on the Billboard charts. It's gonna fall off quick.
Yeah.
Because it's not
swallow me, drip down the side of me, quick jump out before you let it go inside of me. Yeah, this it's real. It's wet and.
But you know what's so funny to me though? I just remember growing up, like, and I don't know if it was true for where y'all grew up at. It's 6% blacks in Louisville, and I think 3% in Southern Indiana, and I lived in both. So it was always a thing of, we mess with the white girls because y'all don't do all of this stuff.
Wait a minute, hold up. So you telling me we mess with the white girls? That is the black men saying this to the black women.
Yeah, like, okay. Because y'all don't do stuff, you know what I'm saying, that the white girls do because, black girls don't give head and da-da-da-da-da, all stuff like that. And so now I'm seeing the same men I grew up with who was dissing black women, talking about, this is just too nasty and vulgar. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what?
I mean, I think it's that what song was that? I want a lady in the street, put a freak in the bed.
Oh, Ludacris.
Yeah, like Ludacris said in this song. It's been so many songs. Want a lady in the streets, freak in the bed. Like behind closed doors, I want you to be a cum guzzling slut. But out in the public, I don't want you to be a cum guzzling slut. Out in public, I want you to have a dress on, the cover. I don't want nobody to know what you're doing. I want, it's just, for me, like we go home, we do that. So I think that's the mindset. It's like, yeah.
And
See, in this song, they go against that. They have a lyric. They say, I want you to park that Big Mac truck right in this little garage. Make me dream. Make a stream. Out in public, make a scene. I don't cook, I don't clean. But let me tell you how I got this ring. So what are they saying when they say that? They're saying to you that, listen, we want you to be out in public making a scene. So y'all want us to be ladies in the street, but we want you out in public making a scene.
I don't think that line is referencing that. I think that line is just talking about being exciting, bringing excitement to the sexual. Like you always have sex in the house. Maybe sometimes we might be at the beach and you riding it. We in the beach and I'm getting it and people around. And it's like that thrill of almost being caught. I think that's what she's talking about.
I just think most
that's kind of opposite though, right?
Yeah, that's still kind of opposite. But I just think most men's issue is that there's just this thing about men wanting to assume that a woman's only been a freak for them, and it's like the flip side of like looking for a job after college, where it's like, well, you can't get the job because you ain't got no experience. You know what I'm saying? Well, these men want you to have a job and want you to be excellent at the job without any experience. Which is weird because you can't have it that way.
Yeah, there are. Yeah, so I kind of agree with you there. I think it's an illusion. It's an illusion that it's like the same thing why strip clubs are a thing. We go there, it's an illusion of like the stripper, and she like give you all this attention, and it's a whole illusion there. She give you this attention, you pay, you giving her money to dance, she dancing it on you, and it's like the illusion of she wants me and she really just coming towards me and she feeling me, when we know that's not the case. Even in the club is fantasy. That's what the club sells, fantasy. I mean, like, Thomas, you can, remember all the parties we did in clubs. Yeah. All we doing was selling fantasy. What we was selling, what we was telling you wasn't real life. We weren't saying like, oh nigga, like all these videos we making, best set ever and all that. We just building up all this type of stuff, nigga, so you niggas can come. That's it. Whatever needs to be built in fantasy that needs to be built for you to live in, for you to come to the best set ever. Because was our set the best set ever? Probably, more than likely not. I'm sure Thomas will agree. If we went ahead, we had the best set ever. But that's what we sold.
Popcorn. We had popcorn.
Right. That's what we sold. You know what I mean? So I think it's an illusion that men want to live in, and when you bust that bubble, and it's like, okay, nope, ain't an illusion. This is what it is, and it's like, oh, nigga, this ain't.
But see, the problem is with that is that, you know what I'm saying, you all want us to create that for you, but then you all get to be out here slanging, D all over town and being community dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, how's that fair?
A wise man once said,
"Don't do it. Don't do the key in the door crap. Don't even do that."
No, not key. It's the key in the lock. A key that can open every lock is called what? A lock that can be opened by every key is called what? So
a key that needs to go get STI tested.
ST and SD.
Well, yeah. What letters you said, Miss Monroe?
I said STI.
She said STI. She went medical on you.
Yeah. She was super medical. She ain't say STD. That must be STI. But yeah, I mean, if a key can open up every door, it's a master key. That mug can open up all the doors. A lock any key can open it up. It's a worthless lock. So it's like it's one of them things to where, I mean, I think that's just. It's just the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, women still value if a dude is community dick. Most women still that's not a deal breaker for them. Like if a dude was able to get all these chicks out their draws, like look at the movie How to Be a Player, Bill Bellamy. Them chicks, they were drawn to him. I mean, of course it's a movie, but that's real life. Women be drawn to dudes. He just got all these girls wanting him. He just knocked down all these chicks. They wondering like, damn, what he doing? I want some of that. Vice versa, a chick that every dude in the campus are hit, nigga, I don't want her. I'm good.
Do you think
if time is hit?
Do you think it's one of those things where all the people like women respect men differently than men respect women?
Yeah, of course.
Because
like
you said, if the women know that this is a master key and he can open up every lock, and they still want to have that key in their lock, even though they know that key got a little bit of oil from the other lock still on it. You know what I'm saying?
Ew.
But if
Oh my God.
but if the key knows that the master key done been in that lock, and they not trying to stick their key up in that lock because they don't want to get cross contamination with their grease. You know what I'm saying? What does that say about the way we think about each other from the opposite sex? And this is speaking on a heterosexual level. You know, what does that really say?
I think first of all, y'all's theory depends on certain
It's
women.
not y'all's theory. That's Fred's theory.
Excuse me, Fred's theory.
I'm regurgitating it, but now I'm posing the question.
Tyler's a moderator, so he, you know.
Well, I'm saying, Fred's theory depends on certain women because, and then your theory is even jacked up because most women who would see a man who they know is sleeping with a bunch of other women most likely have slept with a lot of other men. So you are getting that lock that's been opened by a lot of other keys. So
you telling me two keys got together and was playing sword?
No, I'm saying as a woman, I don't know any woman who isn't, I would say, the term would be sexually free like that, who would see a man who they know has slept with a bunch of other women and be like, oh, y'all want to sleep with him, even though I'm not out there like that.
Well, maybe they don't say that off the top, but maybe they say that maybe he does something to woo them. He sticks that master key into her lock, and she realizes it turns it sets her chambers right.
If a woman has the mindset that you're saying, that she knows a man has been that master key and opened up a lot of different locks, I guess he got good reviews, whatever, most likely she's had a lot of other keys, because I don't know any women who don't allow a lot of other keys, you know what I'm saying, to go in they lock and look at a man and be like, yeah, even though I've been let all these other men, I'm gonna go with the male. I know who's up with all these other women. I just don't see a woman who thinks like that. So unknowingly, that master key is getting a lock that's been opened by a bunch of other keys. Under that illusion.
Because I know a lot. I mean, like the majority of the relationships I know are like people who got married, especially people who got married and they got like kids and stuff now, were women who wasn't with that many guys. They wasn't out there. They might have been with like two guys all in college. That the dudes and all her homegirls, everybody else know of. We'll go with that. Everybody around her whole circle know of. They'll end up with guys who were bopping. They were going themselves in college. They got married. Like the guy, he ran through a whole bunch of chicks. Chicks didn't really go through that many guys. And ordinarily, that's what happens. Like the women who been around and been out and got ran through, they'll end up, then when they finally settle down to get married, they end up getting married to the guy who wasn't really like that, who wasn't really out there bopping and moving around. And it's more of a situation to where when the guy isn't going but the girl is going, the guy he don't know game because he wasn't out there, he wasn't moving around, so he don't understand how game works. So that girl just come and run game on him, and she sees what's the word I'm looking for? She sees comfort in him. She sees like he could take care of business. He could take care of her. He could take care of the life and be a father and be a good husband. And so he just sees that and he sees the girl who was popular in school, and he may or may not know she was going, but she was popular. He feel like he won a prize. I got the popular chick finally. Vice versa, the dude that was bopping, he like, she done ran through all that, a nut is a nut is a nut. Let me get the chick who ain't been ran through, because I ain't gonna be out here looking stupid, and get the chick that been ran through and a chick that can take care of home. And I think it also relates to our biological bodies. Women can have multiple orgasms, men could just have one nut. So what I mean by that is women, because at the end of the day, a dude can jack off and give himself a nut. Women can masturbate and get themselves a nut, but women want that orgasm from like what a man brings, like that penetration, that all the stuff that comes with it. So if a woman knows that a guy, he got all these girls want him, he ran through all these girls, they in their mind thinking like, what does he got down and what can he do that can make me orgasm 2, 3, 4, 5 times? Because the thing is most dudes are lazy in the bed and they don't know what the hell they doing, and they selfish and they just be trying to get their one nut and be up. That most women ain't even had an orgasm. There's a lot of women who never even had an orgasm. They just okay with it feeling good for a long enough time. They're like, okay, this is cool. Until they meet that dude that make them orgasm 2, 3, 4, 5 times. They're like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is incredible. But dudes, it's like we just orgasm one time and that's it. So whether she okay in the bed, whether she great in the bed, same thing gonna happen. So a chick that I'm been around, or the chick that ain't been around that I can teach, because dudes are also willing to teach a chick.
Well, that's if the dude has something. That's if he has something valuable to teach her.
Right.
Well, no, I'm saying like because in a guy's own mind, what he has to teach her is valuable. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody else, like, nigga, that ain't valuable. But I'm talking about sexually. Like, he getting with a chick, he could teach her, like, and mold her to what he likes sexually. She might be, like, that's the reason why guys will be with a virgin. Like, they'll meet a chick that's a virgin, who a 35-year-old virgin, and they'll be with her, marry her, and be good. Vice versa, women ain't about to meet no 35-year-old man virgin and be like, I'm gonna be with him. It's not about to happen. Because, one, a woman's body is more complex than a man's body as well. So...
First of all, she's not gonna meet that unicorn anyways.
I know two male versions that are in their early to mid 30s.
But the what's interesting about that is the guys that I know that were virgins that got married got divorced within less than a year, and because the women wanted a divorce, and it was all sexual. So let me talk to you guys about one more thing, and I think we're gonna leave this topic alone. You know, these lyrics that they got in this song, I really thought were interesting. I'm going to read the third verse, a little bit of the third verse, because what I want to speak to is...
Oh, my gosh.
What I want to speak to is this, are these things, you know, the women are doing their own version of the nasty, dirty song. But are these things attractive? Are these things sexy? Here we go. He got some money. That's where I'm headed. Pussy A1, just like his credit. He got a beard. I'm trying to wet it. I let him taste it. Now he a diabetic. I don't want to spit. I want to gulp. I want to gag. I want to choke. I want you to touch that little dangly thing that swing in the back of my throat. Are these things, Freddie B, that invite you in to a woman to say, damn, I want to do, all of that stuff? What she just said. Me personally, no, by no means. I like seduction. I like the woman. I like the effervescence of a woman. You know, like a woman being seductive, being that manipulation. And manipulation is good and bad, just like consequences, just to be clear. But I like a woman, like, you know, just like wafting me in, not just like putting on, it's like smacking in my face, like, hey nigga, this is what it is. You come in the room and getting it not. And like, nah, that's like mad niggerish to me. That's mad dudeish to me, and I'm not attracted to men. But I think overall, in the wider scope, speaking for like the wide scope of men, I think men just overall, they hear that as like, they thinking like one night of fun, like, oh, one night stand, like, oh, I'm on spring break, yeah, that's cool. But something bigger, more substantial, like, nah, your wife after some years maybe, but not while you trying to get her to be your wife, not on that journey. Like, nah, that's not what you want. Well, I think that's interesting, because if you're if you're just out having fun, right? If you're out just dating and like really not trying to be into something committed, something like this line will probably make you interested. My head game is fire. Punani Dasani. It's going in dry and it's coming out soggy. If a woman came to me and said that, I'd be like, you know what? I need to try her out. See what that's about.
If it's just some fucking, okay. One night, come to the crib. Oh, you gonna suck me up? Okay, cool.
Punani Dasani. I like Dasani. So you got the Punani Dasani? I need to try that. I never had that flavor.
Side note, really quickly, and I'll throw it to you, Miss Monroe, really quickly. A super wet vagina is not even good. That's not what delineates a good vagina. Is it being super Dasani wet?
Now, you talking about for your sexual pleasure, or are you talking about just the vagina just being sitting wet at any point in time?
Well, I'm talking about for the penis to go in, when the penis is going in and penetrating and you going back and forth in there, it being super soggy, Dasani waterfall wet, it's actually not even good. So just to throw that out there.
From a health standpoint, or from just a feeling standpoint?
A feeling standpoint.
Got you. So you want her to ride it like that thing, like the cops behind her. You want her to spit on your mic so you can try to be signed by her. I ain't gonna lie. The girl say her hair game is fire, and she got the Punani Dasani. I ain't never had no Punani designer. That flavor, I ain't know it was on the shelf, so I gotta try that. What you think?
I mean, I guess it depends on what floats your boat. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it depends what you want. It's so funny. So I remember my ex-best friend, this is a weird conversation, but we would have weird conversations.
Not my ex-best friend, nigga. Hold on. Wait,
damn.
what? She gonna just, you're talking about me just breezing past something. This nigga said her ex-best friend.
Wait a minute, God dang.
I mean, this is a whole different topic. We gonna stay on topic.
Oh, man.
All right, stay on topic.
So we were having this conversation
Next show.
Yeah, we were having this conversation one day because typically, and actually briefly, me and Thomas had this conversation, sort of like a little tidbit of it, the fact that typically it's expected that in any type of sexual activity, a man is gonna come and that a woman may or may not. And so I had found this Reddit thread, and it was talking about men not, coming, and we were having a discussion about it, and we were talking about, different things that men like and don't like. And I thought it was super weird that some men like what he called dry head. Like, he was like, I don't like all that slobber and all the stuff like that. And I don't like no woman being real wet. And I was like, wow, really? That's a thing? Like, I didn't know that. So apparently.
I like it just as long as you clean up after yourself.
Some men don't. Like, they want a little bit on the dry side, and I was like, okay, like a wine or something. I'm confused.
Oh God! I think what the guy saying, like, some chicks be spit everywhere. Just right, it be like, bruh, you doing way too much spit down here. It don't need to be this spitty. It be so spitty that you can, the smell of spit. You can start smelling the spit and all in your crotch. And I don't want to smell spit. It's that much spit. The thing is the girl drinks water and she gets the spit is thick enough to where she can glide on that thing. That's it.
Yeah, well, I like it when the girl try to put it past the dangly thing in her mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God, that's in her esophagus.
Exactly.
Nigga, that's it's acid start to come down there. I don't want no acid to. I'll be scared about that. Like, my joint goes so deep down that it burned the tip of my penis. The tip of my penis got stomach acid on it. I know that's probably never happened, never will happen. But
let me just try. I just wanted to try. That's all. Just try. Let's just see. I experiment on me.
Did you know that if a woman or anybody really, if you squeeze your right thumb, then your gag reflex cuts off?
You saw that TikTok video, huh?
No, I know. I actually read this when Twitter was popping. So I saw this years ago. Like, I think I got it saved in my Twitter likes. I mean, I still tweet.
Some special chakras or something.
You squeeze your right thumb, it cuts your gag reflex off.
There's that, and then there's another TikTok video floating around. It's like if you pinch your nose and you do something else, and then I forgot what it is, but it's supposed to turn off your gag reflex. But my question is, they don't say how long that lasts.
You gotta hold that thumb. Hold on to that thumb. Let the reflex.
Well, now, your right thumb, if you just squeeze it, it cuts it off the whole time. So, like, as long as you squeezing it, it's so weird. I tried. I squeezed my right thumb and stuck my finger down my throat, and nothing happened. I hit I went all the way back and touched the back of my throat, and nothing happened. I was like, nigga, that is real.
Pause. Just pause. Stop.
What?
Pause. Stop. Rewind. You tried this and nothing happened. And you tried this because what? You want to just see what it felt like to have things go down your throat or what? I mean,
no,
I'm not understanding.
No. Pause that. No, so I tried it.
Pause.
I tried it because I knew that the next time I got hit, I wanted to be able to confidently tell the young lady, hey, if you do this, and you'll be able to swallow the whole boy. The elegante, a lot of people out there know about elegante. Yes. And I wanted her to be able to swallow the whole elegante. And so I did it, and I saw it was correct. And so then the next young lady, I was like, hey, look, if you squeeze your right thumb, you can take all of this. I know you only doing half, but I want you to take all of it. Squeeze your right thumb. She did it and was taking all of that thing. It was a lot I'm going too far, but she did it and it worked.
Yeah.
So it's real.
I see. All right. Well,
So that particular, how can I say? So at the whole time, she has to squeeze her thumb the entire time?
Yes, her right thumb, yeah. Put her thumb in her palm.
So this is a no hand situation.
No, she using that and one hand that bad boy, and then sometimes one handed, just hold it with her left hand, but just left hand was operable.
Gotcha.
We could tell Miss Monroe don't gay.
No, I was gonna just say that. I mean, in order to use both hands, it's better just practice every day when you brush your teeth. That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, is that what you do, Miss Monroe?
Yeah, every day I brush my teeth.
You like jam it down your throat to relax your muscles, learn how to relax it.
Yeah.
Oh, so you preparing?
Always.
She preparing for a needle penis guy.
No, I mean you just end up. First of all, I learned how to sing, so they already teach you to open your throat. Second of all, that also it helps get rid of your gag reflex.
That's right. Get the teeth out the way.
You talking about stalkers before? Oh Lord, you probably just done multiplied them by 10. Talking about opening your throat.
They was gonna be there anyways. I've learned all the time.
Saucy. That's what they gonna be there anyway, nigga. How about it?
They gonna hit it anyways, no matter how I feel, huh?
No, they're gonna be there.
Oh,
Be there.
Oh my God.
Now look, Thomas is gonna make some stalkers come out. Shoot.
what happened? I don't know what happened. Macaroni in that pot. That's some wet ass pussy. All hearts and minds clear. I think when we come to a very deep consensus that we all have too many feelings about this wet ass, this W.A.P song, and how it makes us feel. You know, it's been a great little show. This is the first episode of the TMF podcast, y'all. Y'all been listening to your boy T Staples with your girl
Miss Monroe.
And it's your boy Freddie B.
And y'all join us next time right here on TMF Podcast, where we have too many feelings. Peace.